Every night, Rodney and Karen go to bed afraid they could lose their home and even their lives as they sleep. The Jacksons live under the shadow of a towering gum tree, fearing the next big storm will send it crashing down. But council says it has to stay.
If we're asleep and it comes down, we're dead. End of story.
This was the aftermath of the Christmas tornado that tore its way through parts of the Gold Coast.
That was scary. I've been here for 22 years and never seen anything like that. That was really scary.
Rodney and Karen Jackson were in the thick of it in Upper Coomera, with trees coming down all around their family home.
I would have been gone. That's how scared we were.
And what did you think when you saw the scale of destruction the next day?
That we were lucky that the big tree didn't come down.
The big tree is this one, a towering gum right beside their driveway, surrounded by others that didn't survive the destructive winds. The Jackson family is terrified of what could happen in the next big storm.
As you can see, our room is right at the front of it. If that thing falls anywhere towards the house and we're in there, we ain't coming out of that alive at all.
The tree is on council land, meaning the Jacksons are not allowed to touch it.
They're not going to remove it because it had lorikeets in it when they checked it, which I've not seen in the time I've been here.
It's a habitat tree. They're more important than we are. That's how we feel. That's virtually what they told us, that a habitat tree is more important than human life.
Over the years, fallen branches have caused chaos for the families living in close proximity. Neighbour Paul Keenan had one come through his roof.
It's a concern and a worry that if it comes down on either of the 2 or possibly 3 houses, then we will be no more, you know.
He says trees this big are known as widowmakers, and he's concerned about the effect of persistent rain over the past week.
The root area of the tree is very soft, and if we get another storm blow through, maybe it'll be enough to push it over.
How much damage do you think it'd cause to your place if it happened to land?
Oh, I think it'll level the place. I think there won't be much left.
Rodney and Karen have a long list of near misses involving branches from the giant gum dropping unexpectedly.
We've had gum tree branches through the front room twice now. First time was actually into the bed. We were lucky no one was in it. We've had one of our daughter's cars quite significantly damaged. Carports have all been damaged. This roof's got a heap of damage at the front.
Gold Coast City Council eventually agreed to cut down branches, but won't remove the tree.
It took us a fight of probably 12 months for him to trim it. So that's how painful it was even for getting to do that.
The latest devastating storm not only shredded their neighbour's jacaranda tree, but it also felled this large tree that was standing right beside the gum, leaving it as the last one standing. These pictures show the immediate aftermath of the Christmas night tempest. The Jacksons say they cleaned up the bulk of this themselves before local authorities arrived with a crane to remove hard-to-reach branches. They hoped a council arborist who visited last week might have a different view about the tree's safety.
All he done is rubbed his leg on the bottom of the tree, kicked up all the dirt and went, no, it's fine, and walked away.
A spokesperson for Gold Coast City Council said its arborist found the tree to be healthy with no evidence of branch failure. An independent arborist will conduct a detailed report which will be provided to the resident, and the tree will be placed on a routine inspection regime to identify and address any potential falling branches.
There's no concern about us at all, to be quite honest. It's a tree, I get it, but it's a dangerous tree. And we've seen what they do when they drop.
Those living beside it hope council will listen to their desperate pleas.
Just take it down. It's simple as that, you know, just take it down.
They need to get rid of it. It's our safety. It's everybody's safety. We've got 5 children. We've got to look after them. They don't want to lose their parents over a tree.
Scary stuff. Imagine that. Gold Coast City Council says if the report recommends a way to improve the safety of the tree, they will do the work as soon as possible.